Consider supporting 8-Bit Eric on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link below in the description. Hey guys, what's up? It's 8-Bit Eric. I'm back with another Nintendo Switch review. Today, we are going to take a look at a police simulator called This Is the Police. It looks pretty interesting. I never heard of it before, and I like to play cop. Good cop, bad cop. Who knows? Let's see if this game is worth checking out. So, as I mentioned, This Is the Police is a police simulator. It was actually previously released on the other platforms. Now it's on the Nintendo Switch, where there's nothing really like it so far in the eShop that I've played. You take on the role of Jack Boyd, whose retirement is coming up soon. The goal of the game is to raise $500,000 before 180 days are up. How you obtain this money depends on the choices you make in this game. You walk a thin line between being a good law-abiding cop or a person that might be involved in some very illegal dealings to by hook or crook make some money. You take control of 2 shifts of police officers, detectives, and you solve crimes. The main screen of this game is an isometric map of Freeburg, the city where everything happens. This Is the Police is about task and resource management. You start each day picking the best squad that you can have, and this usually depends on their rating, how well rested they are, and their level. You respond to procedurally generated events that happen on the map. Every time you respond to a call and send out your officers, it takes time for them to respond and return to the station. During this time, other events can actually take place and other callouts, which could also lead you to having no cops on hand in case a serious event happens. Employees have energy and skill ratings that you have to keep in mind, with some being able to handle situations better than others, alongside their own political and personal prejudices. So some cops actually might not like cops of other descent, or there's all sorts of actual social, political commentary involved in strategy of this game. The mayor even at one point asked you to fire all of your black cops. I would say this game has a lot of pretty risque topics in it. When a call comes in, you get a quick synopsis of the situation, and you have to gauge how many officers you need to be on the scene. The more you send, the less you'll have to respond to any further crimes. Missions also randomly force you to give direct orders to your cops, such as tasing the fleeing subject or even jumping out of windows. If you make the wrong choice or action, some of them might even die. You might lose some cops. Some might even quit if you don't give them enough time out. There's a little bit of variables in here. The gameplay depends on a whole bunch of factors that just randomly come up and might even screw with you. There's even investigations that you assign detectives to, which are a little bit more interactive and require you to piece together a timeline of events. Your team gathers eyewitness reports, evidence, and you work to solve the mystery. Now, the main story actually kind of comes alive in a comic book style kind of presentation. And you know what? It's awesome. And the narrator is actually John St. John, the voice of Duke Nukem himself. Overall, this presentation has a real classic noir type of feel to it. Very simplistic graphics, lots of grays and dark blues. And it feels pretty good. I like it. It has a jazzy feel too with the music. Everything about the game really fits that detective police classic 1940s feel, and I like it. As I mentioned, at certain points the player is able to make decisions about the path you take in the game. For example, there's even a point in the game where a mafia war breaks out and you have to choose a certain side or to just not be involved at all. There's repercussions for every choice you make. In between missions, every so often you actually have to answer the press and make a choice of decisions and what you say and stuff. So the game actually has a lot of branching paths. The gameplay overall might feel a little repetitive, but it kept my attention long enough to where I kind of actually enjoyed it. I feel that This Is the Police feels much more at home playing handheld than on your TV. It almost seems like it's a mobile game of sorts, and I feel that this game is best played on tablet. You know, when you're wanting to kill time and just try to see how good you could do and how much money you can rack up within the 180 days. I'll be completely honest, this game is not for everybody. It only held my attention for a little bit. After a while, it just got real repetitive and quite challenging. I know it sounds like a cop-out, but I feel that I cannot recommend getting this game for full price. If it was to go on sale, then it would be worth a try. It seems that a game like This Is the Police might actually be for a very small niche of gamers that like this type of simulation games. If you're looking for something a little bit more in-depth and worthwhile, there's tons of games coming out on the eShop. It is coming out physically, but I would not recommend buying this game for full price. Maybe if it was to come out in the eShop for a lower price. I feel that it caters to just a very small niche of gamers that might be interested in something that might be more worthwhile that's coming out in the eShop. There's tons of games coming out in the eShop. So with that, I really can't recommend This Is the Police for its full price. And well guys, that's it for today's video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, comment, like below. I'll see you soon. Peace out.